Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So the Super Falcons of Nigeria beating Cameroon women's national team 2 goals to 0 this evening, and it was a very interesting game. I must say, I saw it bits and pieces of the match. Didn't really watch it straight, but I saw some good moments in the game, and I was really impressed by the way the Super Falcons played. And the goals came from the captain Rasheedat Brace. 2 goals to the good for the experienced wing player. Scored the first one, I think in the 28th minute via a penalty, and she was the one that created the penalty after getting fouled by the Cameroonian defender. And then later on, before the first half ended, in the 45th minute, she converted one. After she anticipated the square play of Tony Payne to tap that one in an open net. So great victory for the girls. Of course, this is definitely going to be a booster, a morale booster for the girls, especially when you consider the fact that the Women African Cup of Nations is coming up next month. But I think they still have a friendly this month, at least one friendly this month. I think they are going to play Portugal towards the end of June, unless maybe NFF deem it fit for them to have more friendlies. Then we'll see about that. But as it stands now, I think they've showed us a little bit about their capability and why they are always a very strong team, a force to be reckoned with. And when it comes to Africa, the biggest national team there is, because obviously we are the most successful in this competition. The last time South Africa beat us to it, but this time around I think the girls are showing that they are very ready to go all out and win that trophy in July rather. So as a matter of fact, one of our experienced players who is also in the lineup, Francisca Odega, has even said something that shows you the confidence that these girls have amongst themselves. For this WAFCON game coming up. She says, we lost the title to South Africa at the last edition, but this time around we want the title back. So this just shows you the mindset of these players in camp, and I have to say a big kudos to them for beating this Cameroon side. This very difficult Cameroon side, because I thought Cameroon were also a decent team, after they put up a good performance. But let's move on into the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Of course, they actually had their first training, as Chukwueze had wanted it to go. Everybody came out this evening. They trained really well. We saw all of the faces that that were replaced. But the training looks to have gone very successful. Just Akon was on hand to regulate the whole team basically as a captain, and we saw a lot of the guys come out. I think they are up to 19 right now who are in camp. But it was very good training. William Chisekon was one of the guys that you can visibly see how happy he is to actually join back in the camp, to join the Super Eagles camp after missing the Unity Cup squad. But it's good to see these guys, and of course, we hope that the remaining guys that are not in camp will join them soon. But there is the mindset right now in Coach Chukwueze that he is trying to make Chukwueze a permanent number 10 because of the experiment that he did in the Unity Cup competition, where Chukwueze played the number 10 role in a diamond formation. And close sources now are saying that Coach Chukwueze was really impressed, and he wants Chukwueze to continue in that role, whereby he doesn't have a specific wing, whether it be right hand flank or left side flank. He just wants Chukwueze to have the freedom to actually move wherever he wants. Starting from the number 10, the central role, a little bit up the attacking space, and then you could go to left or right, just about do whatever he wants to do, going close to the ball, receiving the pass, and then making those advanced runs, advanced passes, because the coach feels that Chukwueze is much more dangerous, is much more lethal when he has that freedom to move about the pitch and collect balls and then push for the attack. He's also able to score goal, not just being able to create. And we saw that a couple of times. We saw that even in the this recently concluded Unity Cup, he scored a goal because of having that freedom. So this is what the coach is trying to do right now. And one other reason why Chukwueze has been uh, favored in the central role instead of the normal seven that we usually see in play is the fact that he's not very good when it comes to tracking back and defending. So the coach wants to remove him from that place and look for someone else to play that with, someone who has the ability to track back as much as they have the ability to attack. But for Chukwueze, he seems to be like the focal point right now that Kucharekshia is entrusting his creativity, expectation on. Again, we can't forget Victor Osimhen is certainly a very, very important and fundamental player in this Kucharekshia new system. He is like the most important person in the attacking area, but Chukwueze is the playmaker, the guy that receives the ball and goes forward, bring those passes, or also score goals as well. But all of this is only going to be possible when Kucharekshia wants to use the diamond formation, whereby Chukwueze is going to sit behind two strikers, possibly, or also it could be one striker but two wingers, and then Chukwueze sits, behind the striker. But again, Coach Eriksha is a very open-minded coach. We've seen him use a lot of formations, so we could see different kinds of plays and responsibilities given to different players depending on the formation that he decides to play in future games.